Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dub.
Hey, it's Kia.
Beautiful Kia. We got Foolish Podcast for y'all. Sorry, our dog is he's a little beside himself. We're kidless right now, so
And he don't know how to act when they not at the house.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he gets a little beside himself, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, today is Friday. Today we are recording and we are very excited. This is what I want to start as a new segment / show, whatever you want to call it. We're going to call this Fleek Fridays, where we kind of talk about a little more random stuff. It may pertain to celebrities. It may pertain to nothing really too negative. I don't want to get into the gossip, you know what I mean? But just things that kind of strike me or strike Kia, you know, either one. It's so much that goes on in this world we live in. Too much. We got our drinky drinks for those of you who don't drink. I feel bad for you. Yeah, we drink from time to time, you know.
Yeah.
Not big drinkers, but you know, it's our show. We do what we want to do, you know.
And when you are kid free,
you do whatever you can.
You live it up and you take advantage.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, if y'all hear a little jingly, it's just a little drinky. You know what I'm talking about? But nothing too crazy. We ain't getting wild on here or nothing like that.
Hey, but we at home.
Oh yeah, we at home minding our business. And we not behind the wheel. How
That
about
part.
that?
That part.
So don't drink and drive. Take care of yourselves and all that good stuff. But anyway, babe, something really struck me this week. There was a viral post of Meek Mill at a sneaker con, I believe. I think it was a sneaker. No, it was actually doggone it. I went to that convention. It's the one we went to in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It was some type
Forgive
of
me.
sneaker.
yeah, it wasn't sneaker con though. It's different ones.
Oh.
Got Soul. I think it was the Got Soul one. Yeah, Got Soul. And
Okay.
they had an event. I don't know exactly where it was, but Meek Mill was there.
Mm-hmm.
And he went kind of viral this week because he was trying to get a deal on the particular shoe was a Jordan Retro 4 SB. And I really like those shoes. They're really nice.
I don't know what shoe that is.
Yeah. And
It's
you'll
a sneaker to me.
Yeah, definitely. You'll see that in the clip. But the reason why the clip struck me is because so many people kind of went after Meek. What happened basically was, and I'm paraphrasing, we'll see or we'll hear rather the clip. We'll play the clip for y'all. This wonderful machine right here, guys, this thing is a beast. Trust me, we have not utilized it to the best of our abilities. This is the Rode Podcaster, the first version. Believe it or not, I've had this 3 years, and we used it when I was doing my little sports podcast with my partner, but now we're putting it to use again. And this thing is a beast. They got the second one out now, and you can do all kind of stuff, but we not the technical people and
At all.
So, but anyway, we're gonna use that to play the clip and all that good stuff. If you can't hear the clip, I do apologize in advance. For the record, just what they call them things,
Disclaimer.
disclaimer. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
We are using this for educational purposes only. So, yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But basically what happened was Meek was trying to get a discount, quote unquote, a deal on the shoes. For clarification, y'all, I don't have anything against resellers, but these conventions, I've been to them. I know how they go down. I bought shoes from them. They're not for getting the highest price. It's to make money and it's to sell stuff. Now, you do have to make your profit just like anybody else.
Yeah.
But guys,
It's a way to do it.
facts. How much profit do you need? Okay, so here's the deal. He came up to the guy. He was like, you want to make a deal for me? I'll get these. I get shoes for retail all the time. This is what he's telling him. And he says, well, man, they're going for $500. I need that $500. He was like, man, that's a bad deal. I'm going to teach you how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? You give it to me for the retail, whatever. I give you a commercial. You never know. I buy some more stuff. Blase. This guy, he ain't budging.
Potentially make more money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This guy, he wasn't budgeting. And, you know, the thing about it was Meek ended up giving him the money, but he told him that's a bad deal. I might go to the next table, spend $5,000. Well, people in the comments were kind of going after Meek Mill. And for the record, I don't really like Meek Mill's music. Never really liked it. You know, he do a lot of yelling. Now that, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, now that thing go crazy. That thing right there go crazy. But other than that, I really don't listen to him. So I ain't never really defended Meek in my life, but I'm going to defend him today because of this reason. And I'm speaking to my black people personally. Guys, we got to stop acting like because you're wealthy or you have a little something that you don't want to deal. Everybody wants a deal.
That part.
Everybody wants a deal. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. Everybody wants a deal. Why do you think those guys are in the resale market? Because they're getting these things for retail. For the record, those shoes are $225 retail. He sold them for $500. I'm not a mathematician, but if I'm not mistaken, that's more than 100% profit.
Yeah.
Like, my guy, 100% more ain't enough. I mean, I should say 50% more.
Yeah.
Ain't enough. Anyway, babe, I'm gonna let you play the clip, and then I'm gonna let you talk about or read some of these comments, because it just has me riled up, guys, at the fact that, you know, you do your thing, babe. You do your thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the clip first, and then I'll go through and read some of the comments.
I buy these from the store for the regular price. Why would I buy them here for $500 and give you a free commercial? That's a bad move. Catch the marketing and get the good salesman's going to catch the Meek Mill market and then get the retail price. I got to teach you how to hustle. You want the 500? It's all good. They hustling wrong here. So look, you want to give me I could buy these from the store right now for $300. You want $500? That's a bad move. I'm gonna buy them from you, but that's a bad sell.
You gotta come down.
You're supposed to give it to Meek Mill for the low, get the commercial. Boom, I might come back and buy more, you know? Where my other sneak at?
500.
See, I might, now I'm gonna go to the next table, I might spend $5,000. You gotta think.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, so I want to apologize first. I forgot to tell you that that's Bluetooth. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's through the Bluetooth. The thing is a beast.
See, like he said, I don't know technology. I was thinking I was finna have to hold it up to
Nah. Hopefully y'all heard that though.
And if you didn't hear, even if you did hear and you haven't watched the video,
go watch it. It's
watch it, because just to see people and their facial expressions, and it's just go watch the video, because this is crazy. Now let me say, I am not a sneakerhead.
Mm-hmm.
$300 is crazy. My husband will tell you, because he done told y'all before, I don't spend money on myself like I need to, but to spend $300 on some shoes is crazy to me. But
that's the most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes myself, for the record.
So some of these comments. Riddle me this: people become rich just to look poor, and poor people get fly. Oh shoot, hold on. Sorry. Poor people get fly just to look rich. N-word said he teach you how to hustle. Boy, you hop like a bunny for money. He's an effing millionaire. What does that have to do with anything? Like, people not getting it. He sells shoes. It's always about. Sorry, I'm going faster than whatever.
Here, let me see it. I'll just put it in the deal for you.
But anyway, for the most part, people attacking Meek Mill.
Yeah, you can just read
for I wouldn't say. I mean, it's cutting the deal, but he was cutting the deal for that man's benefit.
Absolutely.
You know, like, yes, I'm cutting the deal as far as like you bringing that price down on that shoe, but this is finna possibly benefit you if you think long term. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
bro really wanted to lower that price. Probably not a good look to walk up with a handful of hundos and then try to bargain with the guy trying to make a buck. He ain't trying too hard to make a buck if he didn't take the $300 and the deal to potentially make more money by using this man's name.
Trying to make a buck. $225 you making, if I'm not mistaken, what is that? He made 500. I can't add right now.
He probably says that to everyone just to stay firm at the price. If he comes back, then hook them up. Like, what? Meek on that uncle at the barbecue grind. Bro arguing over $200 when he probably got $10K to be there. But listen.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, I drew a blank there. It's a $175 increase, if I'm not mistaken. So, dude, I can't make this stuff up. I really can't make this stuff up. I got some stories to tell y'all. Excuse me. First story is about Warren Buffett. And this is stuff you can look up for yourself. It's all factual. I even watched a little documentary video over this. Do you know what Warren Buffett eats in the morning for breakfast usually?
No.
Take a wild guess. If you don't want to guess, that's fine.
Some toast and eggs. I don't know.
That's close. That's close. Warren Buffett has I believe it's a sausage McMuffin and a Coke every morning, or a coffee. It's like a Coke or a coffee every morning from McDonald's. And the thing about it is, in the documentary or the video I was watching, he spends like $2, roughly $2 or something on it every morning. Now with inflation, it's probably $3, $4 maybe now. But the moral of the story is, billionaires. Wouldn't you think this dude would be sitting up in his in a country club and
or at home with a private chef making
at
him
home
a
with
breakfast?
a private chef, getting his bacon, his eggs, this and this, his creme brulee and his this and that and bananas Foster, doing whatever,
Yes,
you would think, right?
Yep.
No, because he knows the value of his dollar, and he's not going to sit up there and waste it on things that he may not need. Now, you may be like, okay, Meek doesn't need the shoes. Absolutely, he doesn't need the shoes. But let this resonate for y'all. If you don't want to spend money, if you don't, like, say your electricity bill, if you don't want to spend the most on what you need, let's say your electricity bill, like ours, basically. Yeah. Let's say it went from $100 to $600. That ain't ours, but I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
Let's say your electricity bill went from $100 to $600, right? You gonna call them. You gonna cuss them out. You gonna do it. What? Yeah. Right? So when it comes to things that we don't need, why in the heck would you not try to get the lowest price on those types of things? Because you don't need them.
Exactly.
Correct? Like,
exactly.
So that's why those kinds of things really bother me, especially with black people. We are literally, guys, this is a fact. We are at the top of the list when it comes to spending money, consuming things, right? But we're at the bottom of the list when it comes to wealth. And it's things like this that really just ticks me because I'm like, guys, you guys don't get it. You just don't get it. It was this guy in New York. I was reading a story. He was an Airbnb guy. He has long-term Airbnbs. He has like professionals come in, from all over the country. I think this particular lady was a registered nurse. I've told this story a few times this past week. She was like a registered nurse or something. Well, she stayed for like 3 weeks, and the stay was about let's say it was $4,500 for the stay. So she stayed for, or maybe it was like a month or two, I don't know. But anyway, she stayed long enough to build up a bill for about $3,500, $4,000. Well, she flushed some feminine products in the toilet, flooded the system, or messed up the plumbing. The owner of the site had to get a plumber. It cost about $1,000, maybe $1,500. Well, he comped the lady for it, and people would ask, why he comped for her? Well, he said, man, a bad review is worse than me losing $1,500. So with that being said, guys, we have literally reached, people want to talk about how the dollar ain't got no value. Well, that goes further than you think. Words are actually more impactful these days than a dollar sometimes.
Because we are in the era of the internet. Everything is going straight to the internet. And people ain't going to hold back one bit.
Absolutely. So when Meek said, okay, you giving me a bad deal or whatever, and I might go to this next table and spend $5,000, that holds weight. And trust me.
And he can do it.
Exactly. That more than 100% a comeback that he's getting, the guy, and my math was completely off, y'all. Forgive me. It was almost I'm tripping.
Yes, because
it's over 100. Yeah, I'm tripping. It's over 100. It's over 100% gain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he's getting.
Yeah.
He's getting, let me do my math in my head, y'all. $275 more. So this is my thing. You getting $275 more. You're literally getting more in profit than what you got it for when you bought it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, come on, guys.
And my thing is, why is it because he's a celebrity, he's not supposed to want a deal? If he was anybody else, if it was you, nobody, it wouldn't be a big deal.
No.
He just,
because everybody out there trying to get a deal.
Yeah, but because he has money, he's rich, whatever. He ain't supposed to want to keep his wealth.
Absolutely.
Because that's what it boils down to. You're like, yes, I got the money, but that don't mean I just want to blow it. And then too, people forget these celebrities, they still human. They are still, like, he ain't no different than nobody else. So he ain't always had the money that he has now.
Hey, and everybody don't want to end up like MC Hammer.
Look, some people make it and they want to make sure they sustain it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I want to spend $300 on some shoes instead of spending $500 on some shoes.
And just for the record, to add on to that, he was saying that he gets it for those prices, those lower prices. He's Meek Mill. What were we talking about in the truck? This dude can call anybody, tell them, look, I'll give you a promo video. This goes back to the Airbnb story. A story can get you a long way, either bad or good.
Yep.
He can call any of these he can call a mom and pop and be like, I'm going to give y'all a promo video and put y'all on my page. That's worth clearly more than that little freaking profit that you finna make off of them shoes.
Yep.
That's worth way more.
And if you don't believe it, you can't tell me you haven't heard of Keith Lee. So these restaurants he go to, be close.
You was telling, yeah.
Don't be making it like they need to make it. One video from him with a positive review, these people got lines down the street from one video of this man saying how much he loved their food.
Absolutely.
He pull up their TikTok and see how they got 20 followers. After he go, thousands of followers. So you can't say that what he's saying has no weight to it, because it does.
Absolutely.
People, and then it's possible that man didn't know who Meek Mill was. So he didn't know what that offer really entailed.
Absolutely.
But you got all these people around you chiming in, giving you their 2 cents. You better ask somebody.
Absolutely.
You better ask somebody before you miss out on this deal. I mean,
and to be fair, Keith Lee is huge, but Meek Mill is even bigger. Yeah. So I'm like, dude, this is a no freaking brainer. I mean, you literally going viral anyway from being like a stickler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say this. We just gotta stop. Listen, you know the saying, I'd rather be taught or teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You know, teach a man how to fish, he'll fish for a lifetime. See, that dude, the reseller, he knows how to fish. He's a hustler. I ain't gonna take that away from him. He know how to hustle. But the thing about it is, you met a person that has been fishing longer than you, or at least has been fishing and has gotten more than you. He got more fish than you.
Yeah.
He's teaching you how to get more fish, and you ain't hearing it.
Yep. All because
stubborn.
you want that
you
money
want that
right
stupid
then.
little profit, bro.
Yep.
Like, come on, y'all. We gotta stop this. And I ain't got nothing against resellers. I got some partners that's some resellers and all that, and I ain't knocking nobody hustle. But ridiculous is just clearly ridiculous, guys. Those shoes that Kieran got, I think they're the what are they called? They're the light blue, not light blue, the light pink Jordan 1 highs that came out. They're actually women's. Well, he got those on StockX for about $220 after shipping.
Mm-hmm.
We go to our local mall, and they hustling, they doing anything, whatever. I think they were like $380. You know what I mean? So it's like
crazy.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you can go get them same shoes, splurge on them shoes, take that other 100, throw it in the stock market.
Yep.
And actually do something with that profit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much profit these guys are making. You can actually do something with the profit.
Yep.
And it's getting ridiculous to me. And I'm glad, I ain't gonna sit here in front. I'm kind of glad that things are down when it comes to the sneaker market right now. I'm actually glad. You know what I'm saying? I can go get my son a pair of Jordans and not pay y'all $400 or $500. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But like I said, black people, we talking to y'all right now. You are people. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But and this is another thing. If you know your worth and you know your product is worth what you asking for, then stand on that. This is the thing about that guy, and this is what I didn't like. You can kind of hear it in his voice. He was one of them. No, because this is what they try to do, right? And I've been this person. Oh, you go to Apple, you don't ask Apple for no discount. You don't ask. Wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You want to know what the two highest grossing consumer days are as far as Americans buying things?
Black Friday.
Correct. Can you guess the second one?
I don't know. A release date for a phone?
It's a good guess. It's actually the same weekend. Cyber Monday, I think. Cyber Monday.
Oh, yeah. It's that
Cyber Monday and Black Friday. Well, you look at that. God dog it. Black people ain't the only ones that like deals. Damn, everybody like deals. Oh, I guess what, babe? Billionaires and millionaires don't shop on Black Friday and Cyber Monday because they got money.
Yeah. They don't need to. They don't need to. And then they getting deals. Well, people like Meek Mill and whoever else, they getting deals on a regular because they can use their name and their face for these people brand.
Absolutely. My brother in photography, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He told me he was charging double what he's charging, people better pay it. But at the end of the day, if he run a sale, you don't think people gonna jump all over that? Oh, I'm doing headshots for $10. Pull up. You don't think people not gonna jump all over that?
Quick.
So what do you expect people to do? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, but it's Meek Mill. I was joking. Remember I was telling you earlier, I was like, I can't wait till we just wealthy and you know, I just got people talking about how I got it and this and that and don't know what I got. You know what I mean?
Don't pocket watch.
Don't pocket watch.
Oh, that is so irritating. Do not pocket watch. I don't care if they are a celebrity. You don't know what is in that man's bank account. You have no idea. He could be almost broke. You cannot pocket watch people. You don't. Why? First of all, worry about your own pockets.
Absolutely.
Nobody else's pockets should be your concern. Why are you worried about it?
Whoo.
Why are you worried about it?
Man, we spitting fire flame right now.
Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Worry about your own pockets.
I'm talking about some fire flame right now. We
Cause you know what? When we hit the level we want to hit, ain't nobody gonna know about it.
Absolutely. And we live our lives like that now.
Yeah.
It's not our business. That's why I love the city that we live in. You know, it's really none of that. We literally walk amongst billionaires and millionaires. You know, it's oil town.
Yeah.
So, you know, and nobody really is just, you know, really, they don't show a lot here. And I really love it. You know what I mean? You just don't know what anybody has here. And I like it like that.
And that's the way it should be. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, you might see somebody driving around in a car, they gotta have something, good in their bank account to be able to afford. But at the same time, we don't be worried about it. You look, oh, that's a nice car. You keep on going about your business. It ain't sitting there trying to calculate, what they spend on that so I can know how much money they might have in their bank account. Exactly. Why are you worried about it?
And if anything, if we all out here asking for deals, then nobody really knows what we got. We all asking, we all want a deal. Nobody is above a deal. And yes. I believe that wholeheartedly. When you, come on guys, think. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. Do you think these guys, like when Elon Musk brought Twitter, do you think he's trying to, of course it was probably like a bidding war. I don't know the details of it. Yeah. Of course it probably went to the highest bidder, but everybody has their cap.
Yep.
Like if they said $1 trillion, I don't think Elon got that. So, he has his cap. So it's some kind of, you can only get so much out of something. And I feel like some of these resellers, I remember when that Colin Kaepernick jersey came out when, the knee thing was in and all of that stuff. And, that jersey literally never saw like the stores because it was gone that quick. These guys ran their bots, had it online, selling it for double, triple, quadruple.
And I get everybody got to make their money. I understand. But some of this stuff is just ridiculous.
They trying to make passive income off of this kind of stuff instead of getting your lazy ass off your butt and going and working for something. When you ain't got no business retiring and all of that crap. You ain't got no business. That's what's wrong with this generation sometimes. Yeah. Everybody want that passive income when you're 23. You don't want to do no work. And yeah, granted, it's a lot of youngins out there doing it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. And hats off to you. But at the end of the day, man, most of us, you got to get up and grind and go get it simultaneously as you're trying to do those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants the easy way.
Absolutely. All those classes and stuff and master classes, they're great. Don't get me wrong, some of them. But don't forget about hard work, guys. Don't forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget about the people who you are also getting to consume your product. These are hardworking people, man.
Exactly.
That want to live and want to bubble just like you. So I'm not saying give out deals on everything, but I'm just saying don't be surprised when someone asks you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now don't be going around asking for stuff for free. That's completely different. There's a difference between making a deal and begging and asking for stuff for free. There's a huge difference.
Absolutely.
So, there's a line. So just know where you falling on that. Because there's a difference. There's a difference.
That's why I brought up the whole, and the dude was like, because like I said earlier, if he'd have just been like, yeah, bro, that ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, man. You might need to go to the next table. Meek probably would have respected him more. I know I would have respected him more because it was like, oh boy, know his worth.
Yep.
Oh boy, no. But nah, because towards the end, we didn't get to play that part. But the dude was like, Meek was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably go to this other table and spend $5,000. And then the dude was like, oh man, shoot, I didn't even know. And it's like, dude, come on. You knew. Yeah. He just literally explained everything to you in depth.
But he wasn't hearing them.
You wasn't hearing it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But you can't teach everybody. Some people don't want to learn. Nope. They're in the position that they in and they don't want to move no further than that. They okay right there where they at. I'm going to keep pushing until somebody give me this 500 instead of this 300 and I'm going to stay right there.
Absolutely.
And that's sad because like he said, you could have just made so much more.
Absolutely.
Because he could have easily been like, okay, look, I appreciate you doing that. Let me go ahead and buy 4 or 5 more per. So then you have already exceeded what you thought you was going to do that day.
Yep.
But now look.
And this is the bigger picture. You get the good energy, the positive energy instead of the negative. I want the good energy. I want that positive energy. I want that, hey, you know what? It's gonna be all right. Remember on the barbershop when Calvin was going through it and he was like, how did my dad do this, this, and this? I'm not saying go into debt. I'm not saying borrow money and none of that kind of stuff, but I will say this. What's in your heart eventually will come out in everything. Yep. In your business, in your relationship, in everything you do. Mm-hmm. So I don't want greed to be attached to my name. I'm sorry.
At all. We'll
get to our wealth, we'll get to our prosperity one way or the other, but one thing that won't be attached to this Fuller's name, you know what I'm saying? Our Fuller's name, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is greed.
Yep.
In any kind of way.
Cause look, you just gotta think long term.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you made that 500, but now, what if you walk away the rest of your day? That's all you done made that day.
Yep. And I'm sure dude made a killing. He'll still get good clout off of this. But like I said, I want to put good energy into this earth.
Ooh, that part.
I don't want no bad energy.
Because ain't nobody got time for that.
Absolutely. Because guess what? Whether people like what Meek did or not, Meek is Meek. He gonna be Meek and he gonna be at Rick Rubin parties and toasting up and he gonna get money off of royalties for the rest of his life. Yep. Old dude is gonna be old dude and he already looked like he was a little up there. You know what I'm saying? To be out there selling shoes and hustling like that. No offense, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Meek gonna be Meek and then you gonna be youing. You know what I'm saying? So figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Figure it out. I'd rather be hearing that from that was probably one of the most wealthy men in that building. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Let's be honest about it. And it's like when people hear they get the judge and you like, oh, he a rap that. Man, come on, man.
And look. First of all, half y'all in them comments ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. So let's start there.
Yeah, let's be real.
Like, don't. And it's them always the ones that got the most to say, and that's the only reason I say that. That's why I usually stay off these videos and out of these comments because. And then half of them ain't got no profile picture.
Yeah.
So you somebody that just be trolling the internet all day just to be having something negative to say.
Y'all gotta
go find you something to do.
Y'all got what's that? Y'all got an anime picture as y'all's profile.
Yeah. Yes. Half of them. But like, why do you care? Why do you care what Meek Mill had to say to that man? Why?
That's a great point, baby.
As long as my bills is paid, I don't care what that man spent on them shoes.
I like the shoes.
I mean, it's a shoe. I guess it's worth 200 plus, I guess.
And that's what remember I told you, that's what he said. He said, dude, he told his other seller, he said, man, I try to get the retail price because guess what? I don't want to overpay for something that I might go ride he said, I might go ride a dirt bike in these. I might go hoop in these right after I leave here.
Yes. So yeah, I might want to throw maybe 600, 700 for 2 pair of shoes because I know I'm going to bust them up. That's a better deal for you. 800 maybe, whatever. Whatever the shoes, Yeah. But just think long term.
Think long term. You bring up such an interesting point, babe. I love that. Think long term. I got one more story and we'll wrap it up. This guy, y'all go follow Richard Fain. He's a great finance guy. I've been listening to him for probably the past month, and I can't lie, man. This dude is brilliant. I really like his content. He was telling the story because I love watches. I've owned a Rolex. I've owned fake Rolexes too, but I've owned a real one. I actually got rid of it. Need to give me another one, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, he promotes luxury watch sales, and that's something that I want to get to into the near future. And one of the things about it is he was saying where he messed up was he said that I'm gonna make $300 off of each watch, no matter what, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that 300 was becoming harder and harder to get in revenue. Mm-hmm. So he realized that, you know what? No matter what I make, Now it can't be crumbs or anything, but whether it be $50, whether it be $500, whether it be $300, $100, I'm gonna get the watches off as soon as I possibly can, so that when it's all said and done, I'm moving money.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that term. Moving money is the best way to go. Keep the money moving.
Yeah.
Keep the money moving.
Yeah.
And that's my whole deal. You know, you got to keep the money moving, and you have to be very, very, very conscious of not being stubborn in business, not being that stickler like this is just it. It's got to sell for. Come on, man. You got to take your wins and your losses. And sometimes some of these guys will do these types of things to where they'll lose money on something.
Yeah.
Think about the guys in real estate that, you know, let's say they up on a house 150% one year, and then, you know, let's say the fall of 2008, next thing you know, you in the negative or something. I don't know. You know, this is just a hypothetical example. But yeah, I mean, people make these mistakes all the time. Instead of taking your little wins and, like you said, building for the long term, you want to think about the short term big buck. You know what I'm saying? And
because that's going to benefit you right now, which is fine for now.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you got, especially, look, Meek got kids. He got himself. He probably supporting a whole lot of people. Think long term.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
And who knows? He may be thinking he might have had a set budget. How do we not know this? He might have had a set budget of, like, let's say 10,000, and he knew how many shoes that he can get with that 10,000. Look, I got money, you got shoes. Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
You still making a profit? It ain't like you ain't making no profit. Come on, man.
And not to say that that's that salesman's problem. Whatever Meek Mill's budget is, that's not that salesman's issue.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day,
You there for money.
you there for money, and we can make this work, and you gonna benefit from it. That's
Absolutely.
that's the end game. You're gonna benefit from it. So what's the problem?
Absolutely. And for the record, to the people who were talking down on Meek Mill in the comments, didn't he end up giving them the money anyway?
And that's the part ain't nobody talking about. He took the shoes and he handed that man his $500 and he went on about his business.
You can't make this up.
No, like y'all really coming after this man for trying to make a deal with him. But when in the end of it, he still gave that man his $500. So what are we talking about?
If it was Warren Buffett, then we would be cool with it.
Like,
It's cool when they do it. It's probably when I do it.
I don't understand people.
I just realized we forgot our backlight.
But it's all right. Y'all can see us.
Yeah, y'all can see us. But anyway, I just had to get that off my chest, babe. That was really ticking me, and man, I feel like, you know, we really,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, educated people, gave people another side of the perspective. Like, yeah, man. Not to say that Meek is better than any of us or none of that, because he's not, but financially, I mean, there are plenty of people in this world who are better than me. And guess what? I'm trying to learn from them.
Y'all think
Because
Beyonce
obviously
gonna
they
go
doing
in
something
that
better than
place
you.
and spend $500 on some shoes? She gonna be like, do you not know who I am?
Absolutely.
If it was Beyonce, they wouldn't be going after her like that.
It's like the Jay-Z 500. Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't go after her like
It's
that.
like the Jay-Z 500,000 or sit and have a dinner with him. Now that's a bit extreme, but let's use Beyonce for an example.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Beyonce put you on her Instagram, which is like come on, y'all. Her Instagram is literally if it's a diamond level for Instagram, hers is like above that.
Yes.
Like if it was bronze, silver, gold, diamond, hers is past that, right? Would you rather have 100K or for Beyonce to post you on her Instagram? Me personally, I'm taking the Instagram post all day long.
Because think about how many people gonna see that. If she was like, I promote y'all's podcast. Yes, because that's gonna help us get to where we trying long term. Think long term. Yes, you can sit down and have dinner with her and she speak wisdom or whatever, give you some knowledge. But as far as where we're trying to go, build our platform. Yeah, you can post us on Instagram.
You can literally start a GoFundMe after she posts you, and you'll triple that 100K. By far.
We're in the era of the internet.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You can literally sell shirts that said, I sat down or Beyonce posted me.
And people gonna go look it up.
People gonna go crazy. Man.
But the people don't want to think long term.
Man.
It's about instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
There you go.
And you know that same guy, Richard Fame, man. Shout out to Richard Fame, man. What's happening? I love this saying he has. Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification.
It's coming. It may not be instant, but it's coming. Wait. Be patient and wait. I know it's hard, but wait.
I'm the worst too. I don't like to wait, so I'm taking the advice as we're saying it.
Look, because we preaching to y'all.
The gratification.
Wait.
Delay
Be patient.
the gratification.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey man, this is a good one. I gotta high five you on this one. This is a good one. This is a good one, man. I think I'm gonna try to post this one tonight.
Hey, we can do it.
Yes, ma'am. We need to get on with our night. I'm hungry. We're gonna do a little boil with no cheering. Notice I didn't say cheering. I said cheering. No cheering.
Yep.
We're gonna be chilling with no cheering.
Yep. Celebrating our anniversary that is on Monday.
Absolutely. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. So y'all enjoy. Enjoy y'all's time. Enjoy y'all's weekend. Think about something long term.
You did it.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, man. Hey, love y'all. Think long term. Fullest podcast. I didn't even say our introduction because it wasn't pertaining to relationships. But guess what?
Hey,
we don't give advice. We give experiences. The best experience comes from advice. I said that backwards. The best advice comes from experience.
Bye, y'all.